Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor. My name is Slaven, aka Slav. I will be your host for today as we take about an hour and then do some plane spotting. So, thank you for joining us. Let's see what's on today's agenda. Looks like we are going to potentially get some rain today, but I don't buy anything our freaking people don't say, or meteorologists say. So let's launch the handy dandy flight radar so I can actually see what is going on. I also don't like when people like sneak up behind me. And here we go. We might get lucky and get one of the Frontier flights taken off. It looks like a Frontier flight is about to take off. Come on, man, this isn't rocket science. Let's do this. Usually the first couple of minutes I'm just trying to set up stuff. Hey Chris, what's up, Sub-Zero? We are golden. Let's go look at what we have popping up. So on the departure, we have an American Airlines A321 that is headed to Atlanta. So let's do this. Alright, something is seriously wrong with my tripod. I think one of my legs on the tripod is broken. Anyways. A321 headed to Atlanta. We might see a lot of steep takeoffs today due to the weather. Hey Kate. My legs are sore. I did a shoot yesterday, so I'm kind of like tired. To me, that looks like a Frontier Airlines. It's just landing. Actually, no, this is actually a really cool plane. I think it's the Air Canada Jets livery. This is actually a really cool, yeah, it is. It's an Air Canada Jets livery. Wow, that's cool. I'm not sure, like, I've seen this plane. Maybe it's like carrying a hockey team or carrying like a sports team. Pretty neat, huh? And over there, looks like a JetBlue is taking, nope, Frontier. Yeah, I'm really confused. Like, I've seen the Jets plane before, but I'm wondering, like, what exactly is the purpose of it? Is it like a private plane for people? Hey UAL, how are you, buddy? Alrighty, we do have another plane lining up, which is going to be a Southwest Airlines that is headed to Las Vegas. We will get an MD-11 in about an hour. I really hope it does land on this side. But right now we are waiting for the Vegas one. Alrighty, as UAL has been making fun of me for saying, I ain't gonna change for you, baby boy. So right here we do have the 737 that is headed to Vegas. Also guys, it cooled down for a little bit and then all of a sudden got humid all of a sudden. So as you can see, nice little takeoff by this 737. Off to Vegas, where dreams either die or you win lots of money or get married or divorced, one or the other. And over here we do have the Southwest gates, as you can see. Any luggage action for Tony? No luggage action. Well, he is putting his stroller up there, so let's take a look at that as they put the stroller in. It's our earliest that we've gone to luggage action on this channel. I do see the 777 is being loaded up. The 777 does belong to FedEx. Let's see what is next that is being loaded up. Let's take a look. And our next plane looks like it's a 737 that is headed to Oakland. Judging that I said it's a 737, chances are it is Southwest, because Southwest primarily operates 737s. So let's take a look. Also guys, if you are on the channel for the first time, welcome to our community. We've built up quite a funny community. We do have a Discord that Kate runs, and we're more of a community than a plane spotting channel. We plane spot, and then I will randomly talk about why it's hot outside, why I have a specific injury, and I will give you an update on my injured thumb. Like 4 weeks ago, when we first started the live stream, I closed my car door on the live stream on my thumb. Those clouds always make everything look so freaking beautiful. Also, the Dallas Cowboys are a pleasant surprise in America. They're somehow 3-1, which nobody saw coming considering they lost their starting quarterback. So if you're a Cowboys fan, I can no longer make fun of you. Looks like an Ameriflight. Getting out of the pattern very quickly. Also, here's my thumb. You guys can get an update on it. Parts of the nails have started chipping, so I think I'm going to personally break off the nail, so hopefully the new one grows faster. And as you can see, we have the 777 being unloaded with a Swift Air in the background. So UAL Kingpin says, you can tell how many feet each airplane uses for taking off by looking at the black meter on the runway. Each represents 1,000 feet. That's cool, I didn't know that. So we've kind of hit a little dead spot at the airport right now. Still early. Also, I did find a optimal location at the airport for snacks. I like going to Chelsea's Kitchen. That is my snack place here. And looks like our next plane that will be landing is going to be Southwest Airlines coming from San Antonio. So it's a 737. Southwest Airlines 351. But while we wait, let's watch this little thing take off. That looks like a Challenger. And this Southwest, the strobes just came on, so it means they are pre-flighting or doing whatever it is they're doing. Actually pushing back. We are going to get our first pushback shot. I will zoom in after we see this pushback action that we all like. I like how we call them small boys, big boys. Then we have the poop truck. Actually, speaking of the poop truck, there's the poop truck. We should make a shirt that just says poop truck and just have the truck on there. And here we have the pushback. Look at that teamwork. That is epic, seeing these guys work together, these ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Christine. All we're missing is Tony, and we have a party, and Josephine. Josephine usually comes on later on, so hello, Josephine. I know she likes to watch these channels afterwards, or the videos later. So I believe, are these the squares you were talking about? Like these things? Like the yellow lines represent the length? If I could buy the rights to Kesha's song, Don't Stop, I would make sure every time Christine comes on, we would play The Party Don't Stop Till I Walk In. But I'm not rich enough to buy Kesha's song. I believe that is our San Antonio plane coming in. Good. Perfect landing. Just the size difference between the 777 and the 737 is impressive. thinking about it. Take care, dude. Want a water for the road?
Oh, I'm good. Thanks, man.
Yeah, see you, dude. Yeah, looking at the size difference of the plane is truly impressive. Like, the engines on that thing alone are massive. So now let's go to our taxi locations. Let's see what is on the agenda. Shit. What's up, Matt? Looks like we do have an Airbus A321 that's going to be going to Newark. But then we have a Delta Private Jets Hawker Beechcraft. I don't understand what Delta Private Jets is, but is it associated with Delta Airlines? That is the question I want to know. Carlos, I will probably be going to a flight to Ontario, California, because I'm too lazy to drive, which is kind of a waste, but I will probably be going on that. Let's see, is this Hawker going to move any minute? Because he is causing a traffic jam on the runway. Is it Delta Super Elite? I'm not quite sure. Also, did you guys know that Delta does have a credit card that they will give you, and it's actually made out of the skins of their 747s, like the retired 747s. I guess they have a very high fee, but pretty sure a bunch of aviation geeks are going to want to have that card. I personally will not, because I can just buy the skin somewhere else. And behind, we do have a JSX Embraer that is getting ready to depart. I'm wondering if he's going to use runway 7 right. It's a small boy. So let's see where the JSX is going. So there's our new Newark bound plane as it shows up. Oh, they don't make them anymore? Yeah, honestly, I think that's kind of crazy. Like, I guess it's cool to have like a piece of a plane as your credit card, but at the same time, it's like, why? Like, and I think you have to like pay some exorbitant fee for it. I don't even know what that word means. I just discovered a new word. I just got a news alert. Japan urges citizens to take shelter following North Korean missile test. Man, the world is going into a very strange place, I'll be honest. Off to Newark. A few years ago I went to New York. It was one of the cooler trips. I did get food poisoning after I ate at one of the restaurants at the airport. But I got to experience exploring New York at 3 a.m. which was a really beautiful thing. That's right before Rona happened, and once Rona happened, everything kind of changed forever. What do we have here? Oh, I got excited. I thought he was going to land on runway set. He actually might. Oh wow! Look at this, guys. These are my favorite landings. It's a Southwest coming from San Jose. Actually, no, he's not landing on my favorite runway. Anyways, here comes the JSX. I flew on JSX when they first came to Phoenix, to Burbank. I paid like, I believe like $70 for a ticket. It was a cool experience, but they've kind of gotten pricey, not gonna lie. I really like the airline concept, like the way JSX is run. Like you literally, it's like no hassle. You show up and boom, within a couple of minutes you are on the plane. And we have a 737 MAX departing for Denver. I have something in my shoe, it keeps poking me. Denver tends to be a very popular location here. That and Columbus. For some weird reason, we get a lot of flights to fly to Columbus. Alright, I have something in my shoe. I'm going to lock you guys down for a second while I figure out what exactly is in there, because it keeps poking me and it's hurting. Kyle! Kyle's back, guys. And remember, hit the like and subscribe button. It doesn't hurt you. It does benefit us greatly. I appreciate it. We are expecting a storm in Phoenix. I hope it comes sooner than later because it is freaking humid and unbearable here. Frontier with their beautiful animal liveries. Tony is here. Now we can party. I just like how we have this random community built up on this channel. It's what differentiates us from other channels. I sweat my butt off to entertain you guys, and you guys carry conversations. was trying to see, there's a plane flying at 36,000 feet, but the problem is we do have clouds, so it almost is impossible to get a shot of it flying above us. So I'm going to get some water. What up, Tony? So let's take a look. Our next plane is a CRJ 700 that is headed to Santa Fe. So let's take a look. I've only ever flown into Albuquerque. Their airport is they call the Sunport. It's an interesting airport, I'll be honest. Oh, I didn't even notice. We do have a special livery here. Nevada 1 is here. I just looked over my shoulder and I'm like, what's that plane? I'm like, oh, it's Nevada 1. So, for those of you not familiar, so Southwest Airlines does a bunch of, oh, wow, guys. Yeah, about that. So see that over there? That is called a dust storm and it is headed straight at us. Uh-oh. Hi Nabila. Yeah, this stream might get very interesting. I may have to figure out how to close my car because I run the stream out of my car. Anyways, let's see him take off. Take off for Santa Fe. So this is going to be the mad rush before the storm hits. I believe they do have a rule. If they see lightning, they're going to basically make all the crew go inside. And the temperature did just drop like by 5 degrees, not even kidding you guys. I could feel the drop in temperature very quickly. So our baby CRJ is departing for Santa Fe. Had I set up on the north side, yeah, that storm is coming in. Look at that, guys. This storm is moving in fast. Look at that haboob. Hey, Kyle. Yeah, big dust storm. And looks like we do have a JetBlue that's pushing out. Yeah. I'm gonna have to put on a mask. That thing looks disgusting. Yeah, it's a huge storm, dude. It is coming in fast. So I give it about 5 minutes before it covers me. So I gotta figure out how we can continue streaming. As you can see, the dust storm is going to take, and it's hit the end of the runway. The dust storm is officially upon us. It's here. We're screwed. So as you can see, the dust storm is officially here. Yeah. There might be a possibility. Anyway, let me just put on a mask so I don't breathe this stuff in. So as you can see, the storm is moving in. So if it gets too bad, we may actually shut down and wait it out. But let's see what happens, because the biggest issue for it is all the stuff is going to get inside my vehicle. So yeah, so I don't want to breathe this in, so I'm putting on these masks. So it's here. You can see it. It's coming here. So let's film the planes. We literally have no visibility, by the way, guys. You're getting to experience quite the show. Hey, it started off normal. So basically, these storms can sometimes last like 20 to 30 minutes. But as you can see, our camera is struggling to even focus in this weather. It's an Embraer Brasilia. So you can see a lot more dust is starting to blow. I'm gonna shut off my freaking hood. Yep, dust storm time, guys. Yeah, it's crazy. It was like extremely hot a few minutes ago, and now it's like meh. So you guys are basically hidden right now. I hid the computer, but as you can tell, it's actually getting worse because you can't even see the horizon. The wind is pretty insane right now, I'm not gonna lie. So visibility is basically next to nothing right now. Welcome to Weather of Arizona channel, where we show you the weather. True discovery. So yeah, this kind of puts a twist to our plane spotting adventures. This is the crazy thing is, so all the garbage that is sitting on the top is blowing off, and you don't realize like how dirty people are. And the wind is picking up pretty bad. So typically we can see pretty far in Arizona. So you can see up there, that is the wall of dust that is moving in. So if you know anyone that follows weather, this might be a channel for them right now. We do have a Delta Airlines A220 300 series that's lining up, that's supposed to go to Seattle. Man, this dust is like not good for my breathing. As you can see, quite the delay that's been caused by this. I wonder if all the other planes are going to be on a holding pattern If you do have anybody coming in to Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport, chances are they are going to be delayed. I can already see a Salt Lake City plane that is already diverted. And the Ameriflight that took off right in the nick of time, because at the moment nothing is taking off. Basically, we are transforming the game of these channels. And I can also film garbage falling. See? This is all garbage that is falling from the roof. Hey, it wouldn't be one of my freaking one of my streams without something ridiculous happening. So let's take a look at the ground guys, the ground ops. So we're experiencing a bit of a delay, guys, because of unexpected dust storm that moved in. So these are pretty dangerous. If you're ever caught in a dust storm and you're driving, pull over to the side of the road. It's not worth it. You can see the visibility gets really low. A lot of people will drive and then accidents do happen. So let me take a look at the weather map and see if I should even continue going doing this. I bet you these guys that are working down there are enjoying this. We did have a tornado that hit Williams, Arizona. All right, visibility is starting to clear up. So let's take a look at our departure gates or departure area. As you can see, it's gotten a lot better. It's caused quite the traffic jam over there. As you can see, how many planes do we count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 planes looks like are waiting to depart, as we have experienced a weather delay at Sky Harbor. So remember to leave a like and subscribe and click the notification. Maybe we'll have other shows where the weather is better. Looks like hot Atlanta right over there. Also, I just got this. Let's go till 5:30. 0 visibility, pull size, stay alive. Yep, I think the thing showed up a little bit late. Cardinals end up winning, but they did end up playing the freaking Panthers. I wouldn't take any stock to that. All right. You can see the force of the wind that's moving one of the So I think after this we're going to get a pretty busy takeoff. I'm okay with it. Well, this sucks. Okay, visibility is getting better. So just like that, the dust storm is over. So you know usually how we can see South Mountain from here? You can't see South Mountain anymore. So visibility is improving enough where they will let air traffic depart. So let's go take a look at our departures. If you'd like to contribute to my lung issue fund, you can donate via super chat or just click like. If you do look at flight radar, you can see all the flights that are basically just circling around. We do have our first plane that looks like might be coming back. Maybe the little Delta that's sitting on the side. There's a little Delta sitting on the side that I didn't even notice. Actually, no, that's a pencil boy. Does anybody know any jokes? Should we tell jokes to each other? At least we get to see a JetBlue flight take off. Okay, while we wait, let's look around the airport because this is kind of like ridiculous. That looks like an Amera flight that's waiting to depart. It's a Brasilia. And then over there, we have the Air Canada Jets livery that landed that I was surprised to see. So I really don't understand, like, is it a private plane or who does it belong? Like, I always thought it belonged to like a hockey team or something. Like, I know they have like, do they have the Winnipeg Jets in the hockey league? I have a lot of dust in my eyes, by the way. Alright, Dust, you're done. Let's go. Let's take off, dudes. Okay, so it's a hockey team. Okay, I think it's clear enough. They should be able to take off. I don't understand why they're waiting. Probably wind. You know what would be annoying? It would be freaking hilarious if they flipped the runways and then all of these planes had to come back. That would be epic. And if it's windy in my microphone, I'm sorry. It's just, that's how it is. We have, the MD-11 is finally over Tucson right now. But the entire place over Phoenix is officially a disaster. So there's that. And right over there is Nevada 1. So that's Southwest Special livery series, like the statehood ones. I think after this I'm gonna go get some chicken wings. Actually, I gotta work out. Yesterday I filmed a cycle race, and I ran with a lot of the cyclists. And I used to do it a lot when I was younger, like when I was in my mid-20s. Now I'm officially hit the 30s, and my body is hating everything I've done the last like few days. So I'm actually feeling it in my legs, feeling it in my knees, and I pulled a hamstring. Maybe red shirt guy is in one of the planes that's waiting. But the sun is starting to peek through, you guys can see. I'm not excited about it because it's going to make it hot. Yeah, so not much plane spotting going on now, guys. My favorite chicken wings joint. Honestly, I like going to a sports bar called Half Moon. I kind of like their food. I like the atmosphere and stuff. So I really like their chicken wings. I have gone to Zip's sports bar a few times, and every time I've kind of gotten food poisoning, so I am like allergic to Zip's. But for burgers, if I eat a burger, one of my favorite burger places in the valley is Hop Dotty Burger Bar. It's very quality food for the money. My lady is starting a channel, or like she does have a TikTok she's creating. It's called AZ Food Traveler. She used to work for the city of Phoenix. She ran the Visit Phoenix TikTok and did all their stuff for them. So after she gets back from Amsterdam, she's basically going to showcase a different food. Hey Terry! Freedom 1 is actually a really, really nice livery. I like it. It's totally unique. And for some weird reason, the visibility just got even worse over there. That sucks. I thought it was over, and then somehow it gets worse. So let's take a look at Tempe. There's something That is called me being stupid and accidentally unplugging something. So yeah, I accidentally unplugged something. All right, guys. I don't know how long this is going to last, so debating if I want to take a little bit of a break and get some food and then come back. Either way, let's wait it out. If anybody's at the airport, come get me food. Apologize about that. I accidentally clicked something on there, so hopefully you guys can hear me. This sucks. I'm back from the Matrix. Well, for a second I thought the dust storm cleared up, but then it didn't. So let's take a look inside the terminal. We back from the Matrix. All right, now we're going to be looking at American vehicles. We do have a truck. Looks like a GMC. Eventually it will be purchased by an Edgar, who is going to do a Carolina drop on it and do a street takeover in the middle of an intersection. My buddy Juan always makes fun of his brother. He has the Edgar haircut. If you guys don't know what an Edgar haircut is, look it up and you will laugh. It's kind of like a Hispanic version of a Chad. So when my family first came to the States, we stayed in like a predominantly like I would say low-income area, like when you came as a refugee. And some of my best friends that I have met, that I've remained with, were in my ESL class. These dudes are some of the best people I've ever dealt with. Because we all learned the language together and somehow have become pretty close. I've been to some of their weddings, photographed their families. That's what I do for a living. I photograph stuff. So it's always fun having good friends. The Edgar haircut? Your friend has the Edgar haircut? Why are you guys talking about food? I hate all you guys right now. Seriously. Do you think I could order like Grubhub and would they bring it to the airport? What do you think? Should I try? You guys would be shocked to see the amount of garbage that is actually washing or like blowing onto the roof. People are scumbags. Like they just like shove their garbage in like the little areas. All of us go to Yeah, but I'd have to shut down the channel and do all this stuff. I think it might be worth doing, to be honest, because I don't see anything moving in the next, like... It's getting super windy, so we may get some delays. And I'm not going to leave my car open with all my gear in here. So right now we just kind of have like, we're just doing the waiting game. See, there's a trash bag blowing in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind. Somewhere Greta is fuming at this. We have a black bag that probably carries snacks, and it is taking off to the roof. Do you think it's going to make it to the runway? Oh, it landed. Now we are officially a trash watching channel. Alright dudes, I'm bored now. The next person I see, I'm gonna give him like 20 bucks to bring me food. Not quite sure if it's dangerous for planes. So, well, this sucks. Thought we were going to see planes, but instead we see weather. And Skytrain time. Boom. I'm at least filming something. So it looks like there's like a corridor that's opened up where the dust isn't that bad. Yeah, Skytrain is cool. You guys can ride it. It's free. So for those of you that are just joining us, we are experiencing a bit of a weather delay at Sky Harbor. We had a very random haboob move in. So the dust storm has put traffic to a halt here at America's friendliest airport. Now we're just becoming train spotters and garbage spotters and watching the ground crew work. I believe most of these planes have been delayed by like 20 to 30 minutes now, so once they're allowed to leave, we're going to get our work for this. Crazy thing is I can actually see the weather is improving. Like you can literally see the difference. But we did see that before. We did see it before, and then all of a sudden it got worse and worse. Yeah, the Skytrain only has 2 of the cars. So here we go. We're getting some ground action, which means the airport might be coming back. So as you can see, the ground crew is officially back to work. And from the looks of it, I believe we are going to get a takeoff. So we are back in action, boys and girls. Our Delta Airlines that was supposed to be going to Seattle has returned to the gate. If you guys could feel how windy it is. I waved to a guy and he didn't wave back. What a scumbag. Oh, I bet you those are some pissed off people in there, not gonna lie. So we have been at a delay for almost like 20 minutes, guys. Kind of sucks, to be honest. How am I streaming? Because I have no stupidity. And yes, Tim, it's like a ground stop. Because I'm streaming because I am not the smartest individual in the world when it comes to protecting my health. We do have some action from the taxi. We have a Canyon Blue that is about to depart. Okay, so if you compare the visibility, remember early on in the storm when we couldn't even see the 777 over there? Well, we can clearly see the 777 over there. Hey, Cuba. A lot of planes are going to probably be diverting to Tucson. Our MD-11 has been circling around the Tucson area for the last like 15 minutes, if you take a look at it. This is a very interesting circle. Hey Nabila, you haven't missed much. Now it smells like rain. I think what is holding them back now is the wind. It is super windy here. Sometimes planes don't behave their best when they're being hit by wind. Do we see any other plane spotters here? Now we're watching a dude ride a bike. So this, what you guys are looking at, is a riverbed. It is the old Salt River riverbed. Sky Harbor was built on the riverbed. That Salt River was dammed up in order to make Arizona habitable. So that is my interesting fact. Also, we do have some sky snacks coming in. Did you guys see the video of the fuel truck hitting the two planes? The snacks are on me. That's what the sign says. The drone on flight radar. Yeah, they're using a Reaper. It's pretty cool. Well, starting next year, a lot of our prosumer drones and consumer drones are going to be required to have a thing called remote ID, which basically is going to give you the ability to see where the drone is coming from, and it's primarily supposed to be like to help law enforcement. So the era of like flying like a total DB is over. I understand why they're pushing them. It's not like anything's going to be landing. That means they're just going to be sitting. Also, the one thing is, a lot of the people, the flight crew, don't be mad at the flight crew because they're not making any money until the plane is on, like, taking off. So all these delays means nobody's making money and people are angry. So being angry at your flight crew and flight attendants is not going to do much for you. This is coming from somebody that's worked in customer service. Like, usually if you're nice to people, we'll take care of you. And I worked at a resort for almost 9 years. And anytime anybody was ever nice to us, sometimes the charges that we would give them would disappear. We comp a lot of stuff. Like, we were empowered to do anything to make the guests happy. So welcome everybody to Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor. We are at Sky Harbor International Airport in Arizona. We are experiencing a weather delay. We did have a dust storm come in, so we haven't had much action the last 30 minutes. So, but we're all still hanging out here and just enjoying whatever we can enjoy before they cleared the airport for action again. But it looks like we might be getting that very soon. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fuck you. Oh, I forgot I was on microphone. People should not be freaking honking. Like, get the hell out of here. And I just saw lightning. Yeah, not much action, guys. So, woo, this sucks. I was all excited to stream today, and then boom. So wind is gusting at 40 knots here. Broken coverage at 900. I'm really shocked, like, why would you push this freaking plane out? Like, it's not like it's gonna be leaving. Sorry guys, this is a very, very big. Let me see if one of the burger shops is open down there. I'm gonna get off for like 30 minutes. Also, you guys want to see something hilarious? Oh yeah, everything is permanently closed at Sky Harbor. I know the second I go into the airport, it's going to reopen. Wait, I might have chips in the car. Actually, I don't have chips in the car. Okay guys, I'll be back.